Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another journaling on a budget video. Today we're going to make invisible paper clips, and I like to use these when I want to add a larger piece of interest to a page in my journal, but I don't really want to have it be stuck into the book. And so all I'm going to do is first I'm going to make my invisible paper clip. I do these. Sometimes I just sit in the evening and just make up a bunch of them while I'm sitting on the couch. And all we're going to do is we're going to take a folded piece of paper and stick it inside of our paper clip. Then we're going to take another folded piece of paper and put it on the outside of our paper clip, just making sure that our paper clip is somewhere in the middle and that we've got a little bit underneath the paper clip of our papers. Before we glue it together. And then we're just going to glue this together. Make sure you glue it on both sides and glue it in the middle of the paper clip and around the paper clip. Whoops. On both sides. And then I'm just going to take this and put it back inside there and fold it over. Okay, now what you should be doing is putting your paper clip on a piece of, this is just a piece of file folder with some parchment wrapped over it. Do that when you get ready to do all your squishing of your glue, because you don't want to glue your paper clip together. And then what I do is I just do a whole bunch of these and I just line them up on my paper. And then I just let them sit there until they dry. And then once they're dry, then you're just going to, even though it's not dry, we'll pretend that it is. And I just take my scissors and I make rounded edges on the bottom because I don't want a corner that may stick to what I'm going to glue to it. And so there we go. Now there is our invisible paper clip. You can just stick that on something, and on both sides it looks like music paper. It does not look like a paper clip. So, and then what I use them for is I've got a bunch here that are dry. You can use them just like that. I mean, this one is really cute. I like that one, and I might just stick that in a book just like that. So I'm not going to choose that one today. I'll take this one. And what I do is I cover both sides. And well, that one's not very pretty. That one's not done yet, obviously. And then I can use them in my books. So, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how you can really use them to use up space on a journal page that you want to be able to get to the journal page, and yet you don't want it to be really plain. So these are just a couple of pictures that I cut out of a animal encyclopedia. And normally I would edge these, do some inking on them, but I don't have my ink right here, so I'm not going to. I'll try and do it later. But now I have these two pictures, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on my invisible paper clip. Oh, the one thing I wanted to do is I was going to stamp this with lines. Oh, and I don't know that I have a line stamp here. I was gonna put some journaling lines on this. Let's just do it with a pencil and a ruler. So here's my picture. And if I had inked the edges, that would look better. And if I used my line stamp, it would look even better. But I just wanted to do this so this could actually be used as a journaling spot when you pull it off the page with really unstraight lines. Can't cut a straight line, can't draw a straight line. There we go. Okay, so now that could be used as a journal spot when we pull it off. And then all you do is you take these, you've got them already made up. Now I do make sure that I kind of you know, pull your bottoms back a little bit, because when you're putting it on whatever you're putting it on, you don't want it to catch on this, and this is going to be inside. These are backed on to a piece of cardstock so that they're nice and solid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my parchment so that I don't glue it together, and so that I don't glue these together, because I don't want those glued together so they won't fit on two sides of a page. So I'm going to put glue on my paper clip here and glue on my paper clip here. And then I am just going to put this in the middle. And then take this one and center it. And I used to just make these, I only made them small. I just made them about this size right here, and I put little things like this on each side, and then both sides were, you know, had something on them, and you didn't see the paper clip. But then I thought, well, why not use them to put something in bigger that I want to be able to remove, but will really cover up a good amount of space on my page. Because sometimes you want to leave a page completely blank for journaling, and yet it just looks so funny if it's blank. So we're just pressing that together. And then now you have your invisible paper clip. Well, this is what's going to show on one side. This is what's going to show on the other. Let me put my... Well, I was going to put my top back on there, but I can't find it. So, and then I had a page here, if I can find it again, that I wanted to, oh, here. So this side is yellow, and then this side has got the golden colors on it. And so I thought that that would look really cute if we just took this and put it in our book, just like that. Now this page has some interest. Turn it over. This page has some interest, and yet I'm going to stamp this page with lines, and I want to be able to journal all over the whole thing, and then just take this and paper clip it back on there. And now I don't know what I'll do here. Maybe just journaling lines, maybe something else. But so that is how you make an invisible paper clip. And like I said, I'm trying to grab 2 pages here. You can do them great big like this, or you can just leave them small, just like this. But when you put it in your book, both sides are covered, both sides has something on it, and it just looks cute that way. So I hope that that was something that could help you out if you're trying to figure out how to cover a page but you don't really want to attach anything to it, and you don't want a paper clip to show on the other side, then that is how you would do that. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. There's the second side. Bye-bye.